I've been blessed that I was able to play the Whiskey A Go-Go 3 times in my career. I decided that I was going to perform a show with Rudy Sarzo of Quiet Riot, Ozzy Osbourne.
Welcome to Run of Show. It's the podcast that goes behind the event industry, talking to event experts, because the best events aren't just attended, they're talked about. Right?
Exactly.
So I'm here today. Thank you, Rafaella, for being here, and we're going to talk about you and your band, Password Reset.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. And you're playing here tonight at Juana's. It's so exciting.
Yes,
so exciting. So first, tell me a little bit about you. Tell me about Rafaella.
Sure. I hail from Union City, Indiana. We moved to Florida in 2020. And I was so happy to bring my bands here. I had gone to college in Indiana University. I had spent over 16 years in the radio industry, working with the home of Bob and Tom, Q95 Radio in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's great. And I was also the host of Solid Rock Sunday Night. I've always loved music. And now that I'm here in Florida, I've got my 3 bands. I've got Cherry Bomb, Password Reset, and Women of Rock.
Women of Rock. Ooh, let me know when they play. I want to go see that. So tell me about Password Reset. That's the band that's playing tonight.
Yes, Password Reset. We are a classic rock band. We are like a jukebox, and the energy we bring. I always tell people that we're entertainers first, then musicians, and we try to involve the crowd in everything we do.
Yes.
Our brand is that you are the greatest part of what we do. The audience is the greatest part.
I love that.
Band's a band.
Right.
But we try to incorporate the audience into what we're doing and make it more of a social event.
It's not just music, it's a show.
Exactly.
Right, I love that. I love that. Awesome sauce. Before we get into all the questions, I want to first, I know it's super windy, but I wanted to give a shout out to Allison from The Cutting Point. She did my hair today.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I know this wind is messing it up, but I told her I was going to give her a shout out. It was last minute. She fit me in real quick.
Looks great.
So thank you, Allison. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And let's talk about the best event, like when everything was great and wonderful and you had the best time. Tell me about that event.
I think with my bands, all the music that I do, I feel blessed to be able to share our talent with others. And I feel that we perform every show as if it's our last. So my favorite show is always the one I just did. Right. That's just how I look at life. That's how I look at, I feel chickens lay eggs, they don't eat eggs. Cows give us milk, they don't drink the milk.
Right.
We are entertainers and musicians. We rock out, but it's for the consumption of the audience. It's not for us, it's for them. So if I was going to tell you what my favorite show was, it's every one I've ever had the opportunity to do.
Like tonight. Tonight's my favorite one.
Yeah, we love playing here at Juana. As you can see, it's beautiful here. The staff's great. The bartenders are fabulous. So we always have a good time here.
Yeah. And I wanted to share a story with our listeners about the first time I saw you play. You know, it was wonderful, first of all. I mean, you rock, you know, and you look fabulous. But I thought it was so funny that I knew your drummer, Angel. I was like, oh my God. He's like, who's calling my name? I was like, oh my God. And I want to thank you for all of my friends. I mean, you just made us really, you say you make the audience part of it. You really made us feel, you know, like you said, like we were the stars. I was like, oh my God, I felt so special. I'm like, I know the band.
That's great. No, we try to do that to anybody that's going to take the time to come support us and follow us. We want them to feel part of the show, part of the program. We're there to have fun with the audience. The audience is there to be entertained, and we take our job seriously.
Yeah.
Have a great time.
Okay, so every show is your favorite. I get it. So tell me about the worst show. And I'm hoping, and you said this is going to be your favorite. I'm hoping this isn't your worst favorite, because this cloud cover, let me tell you what.
I would say the worst shows or the worst performances are those that we can't do. They're canceled due to whatever the reason, whether it's weather or the wrong date or something like that happens. Those are the ones that are painful, are the ones when we have to cancel. Those are.
Have you ever gotten rained out though?
We have gotten rained out, but again, that didn't happen until Florida.
Oh yeah, right. Have you ever gotten rained on?
Oh sure.
Yeah, tell me about that.
We've gotten rained on before. The thing about our band is safety first for the band members. Really, when rain hits, everything stops because of the electricity on stage and all the cables. Our band always stops, but The band always stays at the venue to show respect for the booking, and we stay until the last person leaves, just to let the venue know that we're appreciative that they asked us to come perform. Nobody can always predict the rain, especially in Florida. But no, we've had a great time playing here. But the worst shows are the ones that end up getting canceled on us for whatever reason. Those are painful.
Yeah, well, I'm glad they haven't canceled you tonight. I mean, it looks like the rain might go around us.
It's supposed to pass. We looked it up.
It makes it a little cooler out there.
Yes, it does. It's cooled it down very nicely.
Tell me, what are the things that you wish people knew before hiring you? And I talk to a lot of different professionals, and they're always, they don't think about it. They're like, oh, if they only knew this, if they only knew that. I'm like, well, tell our listeners, what do you wish they knew?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what separates us from other entertainers. One of the things that we take very seriously is we want to leave the stage the same way we found it. The stage is clean, it's ready to go. When our band loads out, we walk the stage again, remove our drinks, dinners, or any excessive paperwork, our set lists. We make sure that stage looks the same way when we arrived.
Right.
We take the audience seriously. They are the patrons of the venue, and we're so grateful that they're there. Not everybody that comes to our shows is there for us, believe it or not.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
A lot of people are there because they love the venue, they love the location, such as Juana's. What a beautiful location. So we try to show respect to the actual venue where we are. We also make sure that we're on time.
Right.
We play the full sets we're supposed to play.
Right.
We are a seasoned band. We know that if we're hired to play 3 one-hour sets, it's 3 one-hour sets.
Right, yeah.
If we're hired to play 2 hours straight, we play 2 hours straight. We make sure that we follow through with the scope of work that's been handed to the band.
Right. Do you just do event spaces, or do you do any like private, like weddings, things like that?
We can do any event. Any event. We can do weddings, we can do private parties. Because my company is Crystal Soundstage Productions. I can provide myself as a soloist with my Bose system, and I sing as a soloist for a wedding if you'd like, or a restaurant where they'd like a quiet performance. We can do an acoustic duo, acoustic trio, or we can bring in Cherry Bomb, the Joan Jett the nation's premier Joan Jett tribute band. I'd have you know. Also our national touring concert band, Password Reset, or Women of Rock. It's not an all-female band, but we perform only music that has ever been performed by a female.
By females, I love that.
Right. Yeah. All of that is the product that we offer.
But so if I were to hire you, say to do a gala or a soiree or something like that, what are some of the things that I should be aware of for hiring you?
The number one thing is we need to talk about electricity. Is there enough electricity for what you'd like to purchase? Let's say you're going to have Password Reset come out. First of all, we need to know, do you need a sound system? My company can provide the sound system if you don't have one. My company can provide the sound engineer if you don't have one. We can provide the crew to set up and tear down. Some venues come with their own sound system, their own sound engineer. Those are great too. But we can do it either way and understand that the price fluctuates. If you need me to provide the lights, the sound, and the sound engineers and the tear down, the price will be a little higher.
So you can provide lights also?
Yes, we can do lights.
Whole package, right?
It's Crystal Soundstage Productions. You can find us on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'll put that up on the screen for our YouTube watchers.
Yeah, and our website is cherrybombrocks.com. So cherrybombrox.com.
Awesome, because that was my next question. How can we?
How do we get a hold
of a lot of people that they'll say, I say, how can they reach you? And they're like, well, you can reach me here, this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you're everywhere, but what's the best way for someone to get a hold of you? And so that would be.
The best way is cherrybombrox.com, so cherrybombrox.com. If you scroll to the bottom of the page, I have links there for my Facebook, Instagram, our YouTube channel. My email can be found there as well. And one of my favorite things, of course, is being a member of the Pensacola Chamber.
Shout out to my Pensacola people, Pensacola Chamber people.
My network, which is you, Tanya.
That's how I met you, through the Chamber.
My network is some of the best way that my band gets marketed and advertised is through word of mouth. And we are so grateful for you having us on your podcast today. So thank you so much.
I appreciate you taking the time out. I know
Absolutely.
you're about to perform.
Right.
So I was like, it won't take that long, I promise.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. So before we move on to our rapid fire round, I just want to let people know, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
If you would hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. That is all I ask. And watch to the end. A rapid fire round, real quick, off the top of your head. What is your dream venue or event? Dream venue, I think.
Dream venue.
Yeah.
I've been blessed that I was able to play the Whiskey A Go-Go 3 times in my career. If I was starting out, I would have said the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Yeah.
But let's see, years ago, over 40 years ago, I decided that I was going to perform a show with Rudy Sarzo of Quiet Riot, Ozzy Osbourne.
I was just talking about Ozzy.
December 27th of last year, I got to perform a show with Rudy Sarzo at the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Oh, man.
And I met every goal I had ever had as a performer.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that was my stage.
You got to do your dream.
I did. But it took over 40 years to accomplish that goal. So it didn't happen overnight.
Well, let me tell you what, you're saying over 40 years and you're kind of dating yourself, but girl, you look good. You look fabulous. I'm telling you what.
We work at it.
Oh, yeah. You did. Okay, so next, what is your favorite trend that's happening right now in the music industry?
My band, all of my bands, Cherry Bomb, Password Reset, and Women of Rock, we are trendsetters in this industry. When we came to the Emerald Coast, we're also trendsetters. What excites me about setting trends, we don't follow any rules.
Right.
You come to our show, you will never, ever watch us perform the same show and the same songs in the same order ever.
I love that.
We've never performed the same show twice.
But you do still do some of the classics, the
we
favorites
do some
that
of
people
them,
really want to hear.
But we move them around.
Right.
Tonight, we are showcasing 8 new songs in our show. We do not return to a venue or do a show here tonight and then tomorrow and you're going to see the same performance. That's what keeps people coming back because it's new. So that's a trend that we have set in a town like this. It's a beautiful place. These areas, you have a lot of built-in tourists that come. Yeah. But I don't want a tourist to say, oh, I saw them Friday and then I saw the same performance.
Right, yeah.
It's always going to be different. It's always going to be exciting, and it's always going to be fun.
Yeah, I would say we can follow you around over the weekend and visit the different venues. And
I know it's a little cussy, but we are a kick-ass rock band.
I'm telling you what, I know, you definitely are.
We are kick-ass.
Okay. So what is one thing that you bring to every event?
My passion for what I do. I love what I do. I make sure my band enjoys what we do. We would not be doing this if it wasn't fun. My band members, we all have day jobs. Right. Okay, we're here because we want to be. So what we're bringing is our hobby, our fun. This is what we love to do, and we always hope that that translates to the crowd.
And I'm agreeing with everything because I've seen you perform, and I'm like, oh my God, it's right. And you're taking selfies with the crowd.
Yes, we have
like,
fun.
come over here and get selfies. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm there.
It's a good time.
So what is your favorite type of vendor to work with, or do you have a specific vendor that you just love working with?
I'm going to say this. I've never met a vendor I didn't like to work with. Everything that my band does is through contract.
Okay.
And I've been blessed that the contracts that I've signed with venues are all followed through. Here in Florida, it's been wonderful. They give us the scope of work, we understand the assignment, and we get paid well.
Yeah.
No one has ever let us down with that.
That's awesome.
We want to send also a shout out to our supporters. Andy D's on the beach has hired Sirens, my acoustic duo. Windjammers here on Navarre Beach has also hired our band. We perform at Bamboo Willie's, Juana's Pagodas, and Club LA in Destin, Florida has been very good to us. So I want to thank all the venues that have supported what we're doing in this area. And again, they pay what they say they're going to pay. And I've had a great time here at the Emerald Coast. The venues really come through. They're not new to the business. They understand how the entertainment industry works. And it's just been wonderful. I've learned a lot here as well. So I'm having a great time.
Being on the beach is a different animal.
It is. It's hot.
It's hot and it's humid. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that is the end of the rapid fire. So I want to thank you again for being on the show. And again, this is going to be on every podcast, Spotify,
excited.
Apple Music, Pandora,
wow.
Amazon. So yeah.
Wonderful.
What is your one quote that you want to leave everybody with?
That you are the greatest part of what we do. That's our brand.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Rafaella.
Yeah, thank you too.